Hi, I'm Globebit, your favorite YouTube channel, and welcome. For years, I've found that some of Europe's most rewarding travel experiences lie just beyond the glare of the big-name cities. We all love Paris, Rome, and London, but there's a whole continent of captivating places waiting to be discovered, places where you can often feel more like a local than a tourist. Today, we're venturing off that well-trodden path to explore a couple of Europe's hidden gems, cities that offer rich history, vibrant culture, and a warm welcome, all without breaking the bank. Think about it. Fewer crowds jostling for that perfect photo, more opportunities for genuine interactions, and prices that let you savor that extra pastry or linger longer over a delicious local meal. These are the places where you can truly connect with the rhythm of daily life, where the echoes of history feel more intimate, and where your travel budget stretches further, allowing for deeper, more immersive experiences. It's about finding that sweet spot between discovery and authenticity. Join me as we uncover the magic of these lesser-known urban treasures. We'll explore their unique charms, delve into their stories, and I'll share my best tips for making your own affordable adventure a reality. Get ready to pack your curiosity, because we're about to discover a side of Europe that might just steal your heart. These are the cities that whisper their secrets rather than shout them, and listening closely is always worth the effort. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon on Globebit for more travel inspiration. Our first stop is a city that truly enchanted me from the moment I arrived, Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia. It's a place that feels both grand and intimate, a city designed for people, not just for cars. You'll notice the stunning architecture right away, much of it the work of Jože Plečnik, who envisioned Ljubljana as a new Athens. His touch is everywhere, from the iconic Triple Bridge to the National and University Library, creating a harmonious and utterly unique cityscape. The Ljubljana River is the lifeblood of the city, gracefully winding its way through the old town. Cafes and restaurants line its banks, their terraces buzzing with locals and visitors alike, especially on a sunny afternoon. Taking a boat trip along the river offers a wonderfully different perspective on the city's beauty, allowing you to glide beneath its many picturesque bridges, each with its own story. One of the most famous of these is the Dragon Bridge, guarded by 4 magnificent, almost fearsome dragon statues. Legend has it that Jason of Argonauts fame founded Ljubljana after slaying a dragon here. These mythical creatures have become the city's beloved symbol, and you'll see them everywhere, a proud reminder of Ljubljana's legendary origins. Ljubljana Castle, perched majestically on a hill overlooking the city, is an unmissable landmark. You can reach it by a funicular railway or a pleasant, if somewhat steep, walk. The views from the ramparts are simply breathtaking, offering a panoramic sweep of the red-roofed old town, the newer city districts, and the distant Julian Alps on a clear day. Inside the castle walls, you'll find a fascinating mix of history and modern attractions. There are museums detailing the city's past, art exhibitions, and even a puppet museum, which is a nod to Slovenia's rich puppetry tradition. The history of Ljubljana is long and layered. It began as the Roman settlement of Emona, and you can still see remnants of this ancient past, like Roman walls and mosaics, cleverly integrated into the modern city. Walking through certain parts of town, you're literally treading on millennia of history. Later, Ljubljana became an important medieval town, and then spent centuries under Habsburg rule, which left its mark on the architecture and culture. You'll see Baroque facades and Austrian influences, but always with a distinct Slovenian character. What I find particularly compelling about Ljubljana is its vibrant, youthful energy. It's a university town, and that student population infuses the city with a lively, creative atmosphere. You'll find quirky shops, innovative art galleries, and a palpable sense of optimism. One of the reasons Ljubljana is becoming such a popular alternative destination is its incredible charm, combined with its manageability. It's compact and incredibly walkable. You can explore most of the main sites on foot. Tivoli Park is Ljubljana's green lung, a vast expanse of manicured gardens, wooded trails, and open spaces just a short walk from the city center. For budget-friendly activities, Ljubljana truly shines. Consider joining one of the free walking tours that depart regularly from Prešeren Square. Exploring the Central Market is an absolute must. Designed by Plečnik, it's a bustling hub of activity with an open-air section filled with colorful produce, flowers and local crafts, and a covered market along the river selling cheeses, meats, breads, and more. For a taste of Ljubljana's alternative culture, head to Metalkova Mesto. This autonomous social and cultural center, located in former military barracks, is a kaleidoscope of street art, quirky sculptures, music venues, and artist studios. When it comes to accommodation, Ljubljana offers a good range of budget-friendly options. You'll find well-run hostels with a sociable atmosphere, often located right in the heart of the old town. Guest houses, often family-run, provide a more intimate and personal experience. Now let's talk about Slovenian cuisine, which is hearty, diverse, and delicious. One must-try dish which are rolled dumplings that can be either sweet or savory, often filled with cottage cheese, tarragon, or walnuts. Another iconic Slovenian food is carniolan sausage. For those with a sweet tooth, is a traditional Slovenian nut roll, a festive cake made with a sweet yeast dough and various fillings, most commonly walnut, tarragon, or poppy seed. Ljubljana is also a gateway to some of Slovenia's stunning natural beauty. Lake Bled, with its iconic island church and clifftop castle, is an easy day trip, as is the more tranquil Lake Bohinj, nestled in the Julian Alps. The city was named the European Green Capital in 2016, and it's easy to see why. There's a real commitment to sustainability, with pedestrianized zones, excellent public transport, and an abundance of green spaces. What I love most about Ljubljana is its unpretentious, welcoming vibe. It's sophisticated, yet down-to-earth. So, if you're looking for a European city that's beautiful, historic, affordable, and just a little bit off the main tourist radar, Ljubljana should be high on your list. From the heart of Central Europe, we now journey southwest to the Iberian Peninsula, to a city that pulses with a different yet equally captivating energy, Porto in northern Portugal. This isn't Lisbon's polished sibling. Porto has a grittier, more soulful charm, a working-class heart, and a history deeply intertwined with the famous wine that bears its name. The first thing that strikes you about Porto is its dramatic setting, clinging to the steep banks of the Douro River. The Ribeira district, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a mesmerizing tangle of narrow, winding streets, colorful, if sometimes wonderfully dilapidated buildings, and lively squares buzzing with activity. Dominating the skyline is the magnificent Dom Luis I Bridge, an iconic double-decker iron bridge designed by a disciple of Gustav Eiffel. Walking across the upper level offers breathtaking views of Porto on one side and Vila Nova de Gaia, home to the port wine cellars, on the other. One of Porto's most distinctive features is its beautiful tile work. These painted ceramic tiles adorn the facades of churches, train stations, and even ordinary houses, depicting historical scenes, religious motifs, or simple geometric patterns. São Bento train station is a must-see, its main hall covered in over 20,000 stunning blue and white tiles. Porto's history is rich and ancient, predating even the Romans. It was a key port during the Age of Discoveries, and its maritime heritage is palpable. The city's very name, O Porto, the port, gave its name to the country itself. The city truly stands out for its unique blend of old-world charm and contemporary vibrancy. While you can wander through centuries-old neighborhoods, you'll also find trendy boutiques, modern art galleries, and innovative restaurants. For cultural attractions, Livraria Lello is world-famous, often cited as one of the most beautiful bookstores on earth. Another must-visit is the Clarigos Church, with its tall bell tower offering panoramic views over the city. For art lovers, the Serralves Museum of Contemporary Art, designed by Álvaro Siza Vieira, is a modern architectural masterpiece set within beautiful gardens. Porto is a fantastic choice for travelers seeking both adventure and relaxation. The adventure can be found in exploring its hilly streets. Comfortable shoes are essential. Or perhaps taking a Six Bridges cruise along the Douro River, offering a unique perspective on the city and its iconic bridges. For a different kind of adventure, consider a day trip or even an overnight stay in the Douro Valley, the world's oldest demarcated wine region. Here, terraced vineyards cling to steep slopes, creating a stunning landscape. For relaxation, head to Foz do Douro, where the river meets the Atlantic Ocean. This coastal district offers sandy beaches, breezy promenades, and excellent seafood restaurants. The atmosphere in Porto is generally more laid back than in many other major European cities. There's a certain unhurried pace to life, especially in the older neighborhoods. Now let's talk about experiencing Porto on a budget, because it's definitely a city where your euros can go a long way. For transportation, much of the historic center is walkable, though be prepared for those hills. The Andante touristic card can be good value if you plan to use public transport frequently. When it comes to accommodation, Porto offers a wide array of affordable options. Hostels are plentiful and often very stylish, particularly in areas like Setofeita, known for its artsy vibe. Guest houses offer traditional, often family-run lodging at reasonable prices. Exploring local markets is a great way to save money on food and get a taste of local life. The Mercado do Bolhão, though currently undergoing a long overdue renovation, check its status, is a historic market that, when fully operational, is a feast for the senses. And the food in Porto, it's robust, flavorful, and often incredibly good value. The most famous local dish is a monstrous sandwich layered with various meats, covered in melted cheese, and drenched in a rich, spicy tomato and beer sauce. For something a little lighter, try a simple but delicious sandwich of marinated pork cutlets served on a fresh bread roll. A green broth made with potatoes, collard greens, and slices of sausage is another Portuguese classic that you'll find readily in Porto. And of course, you can't leave Porto without indulging in the famous Portuguese custard tarts. The heart of Porto's identity is inextricably linked to port wine. A visit to Vila Nova de Gaia, just across the Dom Luís Bridge, is essential. Here, you'll find the historic port wine cellars, or where the wine is aged. Beyond the famous wine, Porto also has a burgeoning craft beer scene and some excellent local table wines from the Douro and other nearby regions like Vinho Verde. So, if you're drawn to cities with a rich maritime past, stunning views, unique culinary traditions, and a slightly melancholic charm, Porto will undoubtedly captivate you. So, we've journeyed through the emerald heart of Ljubljana and explored the soulful streets of Porto, two incredible cities that prove Europe's wonders extend far beyond the usual tourist trails. Hopefully, you're feeling inspired to seek out your own hidden gems. Don't forget to subscribe to Globebit on YouTube for more travel tips and future videos. Nar.